What's going on, folks? I got something on my mind I want to talk about. I'm sitting here going through all this paper and all this stuff, and for the longest I've got an iPad Pro. I'm like all appled out, man. I've got a MacBook Pro for my music production. I've got another MacBook Air that I travel with now that challenges me to kind of do things musically, without my whole rig, and so much easier. It really works. But I have like notebooks. I've always loved like all these legal pads, and you're probably the same, man. And then you have all these little pieces of paper, all these notes, and they're stacked. I'm looking at them like, what in the hell is going on? Then I have another notebook over here, and I'm just scribbling on it, doing notes, and I'm wasting paper. It's ridiculous. I don't need it. I don't need all that stuff when I need to start utilizing my iPad Pro. Now, there's a device out called Remarkable, and you may have heard about it. And I have bought one before. My dad and I bought one for my stepmom for Christmas about a year or two ago before he died. And she just wasn't comfortable with it. It wasn't that it was bad, but I started doodling and messing with it, and I really didn't like it. I did like the feel. It feels like you're writing on paper and you can hear the scribbling, but it's grayscale. It's not color. It just doesn't have realism except maybe the feel. But when you're using a pen for an iPad Pro, the new ones, the new iPad Pros, it's incredible. This pen is amazing. It's all you need. And instead of that, I use an app called GoodNotes. If you've heard about GoodNotes, it's incredible. And you can use it, see, like your notebook paper, but that's not the only template that you have. GoodNotes, if you haven't heard about it, it's just like a notebook, a digital notebook. And the app, I don't think, only costs me roughly, let's see here, the app costs me $20 or $30 maybe. The Remarkable is like $300. And it's crazy, it really is. Let me show you real quick. Let's go GoodNotes. GoodNotes. I should have looked this up already, but GoodNotes. GoodNotes runs, I've got to update mine to 6. That's okay. But the cost on it is only, good Lord, can't see it. Guys, it's only like $20 or $30. It's nothing. Compared to $300 at Remarkable is, sorry about that. Compared to $300 at Remarkable is, you've got everything in your iPad. This is all you need. Now, I'm a musician. And if I wasn't a musician or a composer, I wouldn't have my MacBook Pro, or I may have this would be all I need. Most people, all they need is an iPad Pro, and it's perfect. But I love my music. I don't regret it, and that's what I need. And I don't even want to tell you what I paid for this MacBook Pro for my music production. We're not even going to go there. It was insane, but it was worth it. I'm appled out. I've got a MacBook Pro, like I said, and I got a MacBook Air for traveling, and I've got my iPad Pro. And people say, why do you have all that when you need one? Well, I'm okay with this stuff because I can use my iPad Pro as a second monitor, but I'm going to start using this to take notes with. Now, mind you, I've got all this paper with all these notes I'm going to transfer over. The cool thing is that you've got notebook paper on here. You've got legal. When you add a page, you've got legal. You've got square paper. You can use graph paper. You can go blank, legal, single column mix, 3-column, double column. You got tons of templates. You can add photos in this PDF. You can add images and stuff in your notes. It's handwriting. You see the handwriting on this. I'm doing notes for a publisher I have for their mixes, but you see my handwriting. I'm handwriting it. It's horrible. My handwriting is absolutely horrible, but that's okay. I can read it, and that's all that freaking matters. But you can take that and you can convert and do it text. You can type in text on these lines. So many things you can do. You can save the stuff as PDF. You can save the stuff as Word. Email these things. It's so cool. Now, when you email it, it may change over to something different in that, or an image or a PDF, but that's okay. I haven't really emailed these to know that. That's one thing I don't know. But what I encourage you to do is go out there and watch several videos on GoodNotes and do this, because GoodNotes is the way to go. Because I'm, honest to God, I made the goal last year and I didn't do it, but I'm doing it this year. Because I was like, man, maybe I should get one notebook just for the year. That's all I need. It's like an addiction or something, I'm from a day and age, I like to jot things down in a notebook, all my notes and my thing. But why the hell do that when all I got to do is I can just shuffle over, if you see here, just shuffle over the pages. the things you need. Now, what you can do also on this is you can create notebooks in here, like individual folders. You can have a cover and like, okay, let's open that notebook. That notebook is all my music stuff, and that notebook is all of this. You can do all that stuff. You can add folios, and I haven't done that yet. And I may move those things into kind of a folder because I think it's so cool. I mean, you can put images on here. You can package things like if you're planning, like when I did my build on my house, I had images on here, which I'm looking at one here. I need to move to the trash because I don't need it anymore. But I've got all these notes, and it's so cool. Everything that I can refer to, and you scroll through on them, and you're looking at everything you need. It's your notebook. You don't need anything else. And it's so cool, guys. I encourage you to do this. I don't want to take, 20 minutes on this video, but I want to talk about it. It's called Good Notes. And Good Notes 6 is out, and it's just telling me now that I need to update. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to update my Good Notes. Because they're always coming up with new things, new templates. And I think there's a section where you can go download templates and such too. But it's just one of the many cool applications that you can do things with. There's artists. If you draw and you're an artist, oh man. This thing right here and this, I've got a terabyte of hard drive in this thing. Will I ever use it? Probably not, but that's okay. Somewhat. It depends on how many videos or music you do on this. I can produce music on this thing. I've got apps. Listen, I've got Logic Pro for iPad. I can produce music on this. My thing is I just haven't gotten a point to being able to, with the real estate and doing it, is trying to produce music on here. It's easy in one regard, but hard in another. I just haven't sat down and gotten used to it and really gotten a feel for it, but I can do it. I can put things in here, put my guitar in here, and do really cool stuff. So if you just want to scale onto an iPad and do that, people do it all the time. People use GarageBand and stuff like that. I mean, we're in an incredible day and age, and it's just getting more and more amazing with the technology at our fingertips of what we have. What you have in this iPad that was just a big typewriter or some piece of machinery over here did it. You don't need all that anymore. You got it in your iPad. Folks, it's Good Notes, man. Good Notes 6 is out. Go get it. Watch more videos on this, much more than me. I just wanted to put my take on it. I love it. I have to jot a lot of notes with my music business and several things in life. And I got to get rid of all this shit. Simple as that. We're doing it. We're doing it, folks. Good Notes. You need to get it. I hope this video helps. We'll see you on the next one. Be cool. Bye.